Hello, Internet. I'm me, and this is Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. Yes, I'm being melodramatic because the movie is melodramatic. I love that. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm not wearing a shirt, because Jacob, another Native American dude, a couple of other Native American dudes who are all from Brazil somehow, don't wear shirts either, so why the fuck should I wear a shirt, bitches? Anywho, this review is going to be split up into two parts, really. Spoilers and non-spoilers. Non-spoiler review first. Following this pattern of Twilight, the first one being meh, second one being shit, third one being meh, and then the fourth one being shit, this one has proceeded to be meh. It is not terrible. It is not good. It is not anything one way or the other. It's kind of an in between, all because of that one thing that actually does happen near the end. And I will get into that in the spoilers. But for those who just want a quick rundown, for Twilight fans, this is actually a huge treat and a great finale for you guys. You guys, this is what it's made for, and there is a thrown in part for the guys and non-Twilight fans to enjoy. But again, for us guys and non-Twilight fans, most of the movie is pretty fucking boring and has nothing to do with anything that we care for. There are a few chuckles that are actually intentional in the movie that most fangirls will just laugh their asses off like it was the funniest thing on the damn planet. And of course, there are a lot of problems with the CGI. Like, ugh. Oh, this movie has made so much money. This franchise has made so much money. How could you skip out on the CGI like this? How can it look that shitty? Michael Bay's CGI looks great, and he makes shit movies. What the fuck? All right, but that's all I gotta say about that. Now, if you are still here, meaning you want to see those, you want to hear about them spoilers. Welcome to the spoilers section, motherfuckers. Let's do this. Last time we saw Twilight, or you didn't see Twilight, Bella got married to Edward. Edward and Bella had sex. They had a kid, and then Bella turned into a vampire. Now you're caught up. Awesome. Next thing is pretty much Kirsten Stewart figures out that Jacob is imprinting on her daughter. She punches him, and there's a stupid line in there calling because her name is fucking Renesmee. I know I'm late to the party, but that is the fucking stupidest name I have ever heard. Who would name their child Renesmee? Anyway, and of course, Jacob calls her Nessie for short, and he's like, "You've named my child after the Loch Ness Monster." I'm like, "Bitch, you named the kid Renesmee. If she wasn't gonna get made fun of, someone's gonna come up with an embarrassing nickname once in a while. Pick a better fucking name." All I'm saying. Anyway, like, just pick Rebecca. There, done. We're good. Her name's Rebecca. Actually, you know what? For the rest of this review, I'm calling Renesmee Rebecca. Fuck it. I won't be saying her name too much anyway. Anywho, so Rebecca is growing up at like super fast rate with terrible CGI effects. Jumps in the air and she does a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tries to pole vault on Optimus Prime, but they collide in the air. They both got hit by a Care Bear stare, and so the Volturi saw that and thought that the Cullens have changed the child, which, from a vampire's perspective, yeah, that is a problem because you can't hide the fact that a child has stopped aging very easily, especially if you stay in one spot. So the Volturi threaten the Cullens. The Cullens go around catching X-Men characters and pretty much saying, "Hey, help us out, fight the Volturi." Shit. And it's like, okay, cool, whatever. And they gather around and they come into this huge snow-covered field because, it's not a Twilight movie until you get a fucking field in there. And they meet some Native Americans too from Brazil. And they all come into this big snow-covered field and get ready to fight. And they all fight. and this awesome, badass, brutal, like jaw ripping and neck cracking, and it gets a little silly because of how, well, they're vampires, they have superpowers, so like you have somebody who uppercuts someone's head off. I'm sorry. When I saw that in a Friday the 13th movie, which was Jason Takes Manhattan, I thought that was pretty stupid, and I was 8. So, when I see somebody uppercut someone's head off, I just automatically think, that was stupid. It was awesome, but it was stupid. But nonetheless, even for its silly moments, the fight scene is very well done, very well choreographed. For what the director had to deal with, and keeping in true to the character. So, most of the characters don't just start busting out kung fu. They still do the whole charging, flying thing that have the skill and prowess of a beach volleyball. So, anywho, the fight scene ends with the biggest fuck you I could ever think of. It never happened. It was all a future vision being shown from Alice to the Volturi leader to show, if you fight us, this is how it will happen. Sure, why not? Just give your enemy all the strategy he needs to know who to take out in the battle. No. That'll be perfectly fine, especially since in the future vision, you are one of the key players that gives the Cullens the win. So yeah, no, you standing within arm reach of the leader of the big bad 1,000-year-old vampire killer vampires, perfectly fine. But luckily, we're working on Twilight logic here, so the Volturi give up. I mean, if I was there and somebody showed me that this huge battle would go to shit, like, I'd still, like, in the battle, they still do kill characters, just not all of them. So it's like, oh no, Alice comes back and kills a lot of really powerful Volturi people. Oh, okay, well, since you're here and you showed me that, I'll just snap your neck and, well, now I have a better chance of winning. Oh, and thanks for showing me everything that every single one of these vampires you have gathered over there can do. So, yeah, I can prepare and plan for that too. I mean, it just brings up too many plot holes. Like, it's a vision of the future. It can be fucking changed. If the Volturi dude just stepped over to the left slightly, your vision would have changed. So, I mean, come on. But of course, the Volturi give up. They say, like, some of the Scottish vampires are like, "They'll be back. You know it. The Volturi do not lose lightly." And it was like, I'm like, oh, so you're sequel baiting? No. Alice looks into the future with Renesmee and shows that Edward, Bella, Renesmee, and Jacob, or I'm sorry, Rebecca and Jacob are all happy together and nothing will ever happen forever. And then we get about 5 minutes of flashbacks to every other movie, all the other Twilight movies. Hell, the credit sequence starts by showing you every main and side character from every movie, even if they're dead. So I mean, it's just pretty much like one of those Oscars, like that Oscar slideshow where they show you everybody who's died in the past year of movie making. So, characters who were forgotten, dead, people you didn't even remember were in the movie series, all of them you get to see in the credits. And that's pretty much it. It's in that final fight scene. The fact that it never happened did piss me right the hell off. But because it was there, it did show me that the director was like, dude, we gotta give something to the guys, The guys want something. Let's give them a fight scene. But we can't stray from the source material. Fuck. It could be a future vision. At least they have that. And that I can appreciate. I can appreciate the directors finally going, hey, what about the guys? What are we gonna watch, huh? And, giving us a good fight scene. Even though it did piss me off that it was like, it never happened. It added some problems, but you know what? At least it was there. Taking this normally boring movie and actually kind of spicing it up a little, making it a okay, okay, it was okay. It wasn't bad like the other one, and it wasn't good. I wouldn't. Oh no, hell no, hell no. The CGI, the acting, the inconsistencies, the lines they have to say, the script. Oh fuck no, no, this is not good, but it is okay. And so, if you really want to go see it, go on ahead, but I'm not going to stop you. Oh no, I've already seen this movie. But until next time, y'all,